Peace.
Peace.
This is Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD. You're just now entering the cipher called Real2reel360. K-Wise.
Peace, God.
Bring that beat in, kid.
Indeed.
Peace.
Yeah. What's going on, party people? Welcome to the Real2reel360 show. Let's get it in.
We do the knowledge and wisdom so you can understand. Real2reel360 shows in full command. We changing the game for how it all was taught. From bondage to freedom to an independent thought. Yo, the show is here to bring about a change for real. To lighten everyone so we all know the deal. 360 degrees is a fact. We created the show to give our love back to our communities so we can know what's going on and give them the support from knowledge to born. So if you're ready to learn, then it's time to go. Sit back and relax and enjoy your show. Peace.
Peace and blessings. Peace to Allah's mighty 5% nation, the gods on earth, to all the human families of the planet Earth. We bid you a love, peace, and happiness salute. How's everybody doing this evening? We hope you're all good. Had a great weekend. Now we're back in effect, in full effect. So without further delay, let's jump right into what? The Real2reel360 show. We got an awesome and exciting episode for y'all and a treat and a delight, I must say. All right, without further ado, let me bring on my co-host with the most baby Suge Knight and training himself, the one and only Joshua Miller Law, a.k.a. Mr. PhD. Peace, everybody. What's good?
Peace to all our followers, listeners, and subscribers. Make sure that you tell a friend to tell a friend that Real2reel360 is back in effect again. Today, we got this beautiful young lady with a strong, beautiful voice that is trailblazing, making her own way in Southern Soul music. And I really can't say Southern Soul because her voice makes you feel like she can take on any genre of music. And this young lady right here is a special one. So y'all make sure that y'all be on the lookout for this beautiful young lady. And her name is Miss J. Shanae.
Hey.
We in the building.
Cheers.
How you doing tonight?
I am awesome. Great. How are you all?
Oh, man, we doing good. We doing good on this end. Just wanted to take a time out and let you introduce yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just give them a small little snippet of who Miss J. Shanae is, you know, and where she's from and everything else. So,
okay. Well, I am J. Shanae, the queen of smooth wave music is what they call me.
Yes.
I'll be down in a minute and I ain't nobody's side piece lover. So it's a big old Mississippi girl, you know, representing, doing what I love and sharing my gift with the world.
That says it all right there. She's a beautiful Mississippi girl. So y'all already know what them red clay and them heels bring out.
Come on now, we do it big down here.
Do it big down in the sip. But to start off, what made you want to get into singing? Like, what was the moment where you said, you know, I want to sing?
Okay. Well, you know, I've been singing since I could talk. You know, I grew up in the church singing in gospel groups and groups, you know, during high school, middle school. I was also a music major in college. So music has always been near and dear to my heart. But actually, after I finished singing background for Marvin Seeks, because he passed away, I decided to go ahead and, you know, and kind of step out and get these toes wet to see, you know, if this thing could happen for J. Shanae. So music has always been near and dear to my heart.
Okay. Now you sang backup for Marvin Seeks. How was that experience?
Oh my God, that was the best experience. I mean, it just wasn't, you know, traveling and seeing the world. He talked to you about the business, you know, the proper ways to carry yourself, how to act around certain people. So it just wasn't, you know, just going out and singing. It was just a whole experience.
Okay. Because I did, that's something I didn't know, that you worked with Marvin Seeks, Mr. Motel Lover. And my favorite song is Ghetto Man.
Come on.
My goodness. Oh, my goodness. But I was going to ask, who was your most influential when it came down to you saying that you wanted to sing professionally?
Well, I guess there was really no one in the Southern Soul. So I always looked at the Anita Bakers or the Jill Scott, the Fantasias, the Patti LaBelle's. Those were my inspirations. Especially growing up and listening to music. Those were the ones who inspired me. My mother, my father, to push on, with the music.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now when we're gonna start talking about some of your music, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said you ain't a side piece lover. Where that come from, man? When Pokey got side piece, and that supposed to be the thing, but so you ain't a side piece lover.
Hey, look, I had to bring the woman's standpoint of view to the table.
Oh, that's what it is. That's
what it is. A side piece is a thing that it has become a norm. People think that it's okay, but in all actuality, it's not. You have to think a little bit better about yourself, or a little bit more about yourself. To know that you're too good or you too much to be somebody's side piece, and that goes for a guy or a female. So you just have to rise those standards up just a little bit.
Yeah, because some people they want more than just to be a side piece.
Yeah,
and they want more than just the physical part. So, Kay, you got the I'm not a side piece lover queued up.
It'll be down in a minute. Here we
go. It's finna go down. Side piece lover. Y'all don't understand. Like for the last year, 2 years during the pandemic, this is what you heard. Let's get it.
I gotta get me some more seeds because I'm starting to salivate. Excuse me.
All right. There it is.
Can we talk for a minute? Ooh. Ooh. Now listen, girl. First, y'all, I gotta explain. Ain't got no time for no games. But this man was steady testing me. Ooh, girl, he was. Y'all, I met him at the mall. Standing 6 feet tall. Gave my number, he called. But he stopped by with a wedding ring on. That's when I told him, get up, cause you know that you're wrong. You got your baby mama waiting for you when you get home. Yeah, I know that you're fine, but please leave me alone. And baby, you can take my number out your cell phone. Do some push-ups, boy, you gotta be strong. Turn around and get to stepping, cause you know that you're wrong. See, y'all, I can't do no man that belongs to another, cause I ain't really trying to be a side piece lover. Now, baby, it took everything I had, hurt your girl bad, but he slid that ring. I can't go down that road again. Ain't gonna do it again. He said he ain't doing no wrong. If the feeling is gone, gon' leave her when the kids found grown. I said you need to be strong, put your ring back on, pick up your keys and head back home. Cause I can't be here, cause you know that you're wrong. I can't got your baby mama waiting for you when you get home. Girl, he was fine, but I told him leave me alone. Leave me alone. You can take my number out your cell. I told him get on the push-ups. Boy, you gotta be strong. Turn around and get to stepping, cause you know that you see, all I can't do no man that belongs to another, cause she ain't trying to be nobody's side piece lover. Cause you know that you got your baby mama waiting for you when you she been with you a long time. Leave me alone, leave me alone. You can take my number out yourself. Erase my number, baby. Up now, you gotta be strong. Down and turn around and get whatever you do. See, I can't do no man that belongs to another, cause she ain't trying to be nobody's side piece lover. Now hold up, ladies. Let me talk to you for a minute. I bet you some of you ladies are out there saying, now what is Jake talking about? Well, see, you can only do wrong for so long until it comes back to bite you. See, girl, what goes around, baby, it might take a little time, but it'll sure come back to you. Cause you know that you're wrong. Baby, mama waiting for you when you get home. Leave me alone, baby, you can take my number out yourself. Leave me See, I want to spend Thanksgiving and Christmas and bring in the new year with my man, a side piece lover. See, I was tired of calling, so tired, and he couldn't answer. Ladies out there, do you feel me? Girl, look, I told him enough of the game, cause it's causing me pain. His love was about to drive me insane. See, I can't do no thing that belongs to another, cause she ain't trying to be nobody's side piece lover. I'm trying to live my life. I wanna be somebody's wife. So leave me alone. Side piece lover.
Hold on, I'm flatlined. I'll be back.
Woo, woo.
Okay.
Did you hear that voice on her?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, did you hear the voice on Miss Deshanae?
Oh, wow. Thank y'all. Thank you.
You know, this man, she could definitely take that stage with some of the greats. Do you hear the voice on her? Man, that was powerful.
Absolutely.
That was definitely powerful.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, that was the second single that was released off of my album Decency. So that,
Man.
yes.
Whoo, I have to get my thoughts together because I'm like, that voice. Like and it's so like when you're on stage, you're a beautiful young lady, and then that powerful voice comes out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the whole crowd is captivated.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know whether or not they just want to stare at you or let the music take them to the next place.
Absolutely.
Oh,
you know, it's funny. Now, I'm gonna have to ask this because so many women in the industry that were, I don't want to use the word short, vertically challenged, let's just say that, but had the most dynamic, powerful voices in the game. Shaka Khan,
mm-hmm.
Stephanie Mills,
Mm-hmm.
to the recent like Lettucey. I don't know how tall Lettucey is, but her voice is dynamic. Mm-hmm. But also Leela James.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she's sure.
It's like when you watch them, it's like, oh, she's so small, but that mouth opens up and them vocals hit you. It's so powerful. So yeah. How tall are you?
I'm about 5'4", maybe 5'5".
There it is. I knew I was hitting it.
See that?
I knew it.
Man, all that.
Right. I used to pray for height. You know, I'm like, Lord, get the taller that.
Oh man.
What was it like for you the first time you heard your song being played on the air when you first heard it, outside of everybody else?
I was overwhelmed. I was excited. My emotions were all over the place. Because this is something that I've prayed for. And when I say I've prayed for years, ever since I could pray and knew that I wanted to sing, I've prayed that God bless me with the opportunity, you know, to share my music with the world. So when I heard it on the radio, I was just done. You know, I'm like, this can't be real. This is not real, you know. So I was just excited.
Wow. So what was your first experience being on the stage singing your song?
Oh goodness. One of the first experiences that I really, really do remember like yesterday, I was in Montgomery, Alabama, performing at the fair, their state fair there. Mm-hmm. And Alabama has always supported, you know, Jason A to the fullest. Mm-hmm. So when I got there and I sang I'll Be Down in a Minute, I didn't have to sing a word. So it was almost like, this is not real. Like, these people are singing my song, like word for word. It was amazing. And it was almost, I kind of almost cried because I am a big crybaby. So I may have shed a tear or two, but it was amazing. I couldn't believe it.
Wow. Yeah. I could just imagine that euphoria that you had when they're just singing your songs and And that was your first time being on stage?
No. That wasn't my first time being on stage, because I actually, before this album Decency came out, I was actually singing background. So I've been in the Southern Soul scene, for years.
Right.
Background for Lacey, Nelly Tiger Travis, C's, Vic Allen, so I've been around, so
that's our boy Vic. That's our boy Vic Allen. That's our boy. Yes. That's another Mississippian right there.
Come on with it, Now,
how many plugins you want to keep doing for Mississippi?
My thing is this here, man. Mississippi needs to be the mecca of R&B and Southern Soul right now, because you hear the voices coming out of there.
I so agree.
You hear the voices that comes out of there.
Mississippi is overlooked for a whole lot of talent. There are some talented individuals in Mississippi.
There's some great talent that's been coming out of Mississippi for years.
Yeah.
For years.
And majority of the heavy hitters come from Mississippi.
Absolutely. I can name a few. How about that?
That's it.
I'm listening.
Howlin' Wolf, baby.
Yes.
Muddy Waters.
Yeah.
Little Walter. Okay, those are the best ones for me to name right there.
And let me tell you.
Then you got BB.
Yeah, you got BB.
You can't forget BB.
Yeah.
Muddy Waters had a brother that actually lived across the street from my grandparents.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know it's awesome. Mississippi, hey, we trying to keep Mississippi on the map.
It definitely has grassroots, that's for sure.
And with yourself, Jay Hammer, Vic Allen, Jay Morris Group is definitely leading that charge, you know what I'm saying, for the individuals that's coming out of Mississippi. With the music that is definitely coming out, it's beautiful.
Absolutely.
And I'm so proud of the individuals that come out of Mississippi. That shows that, we're able to overcome everything.
Yes. Totally agree with that.
Yes, sir. Clarksdale, Mississippi, hometown. Look at that hometown boy right there. You see that there chimed in? We done brung him in there. We done brung him in. You know what I'm saying? And you got the Morgan Freemans and all the rest of them from the SIP. You got to know. But how much of your music depicts some of your reality?
Well, the majority of my CD is my life. It's some experiences that I have, gone through. If I haven't gone through them, it's someone that I know that has gone through it. And these are just situations that everybody go through in life. Someone has been through a situation, that they've heard, on that CD. So not just me, it's you, it's my brother, my mom, everybody's been through it.
Definitely. And I see my cousin done kicked in Kill Michael, Mississippi right there. My cousin Big Nick Stewart in the building. You know what I mean? Represent that K-Town. But we definitely love the fact that the way your songs are. Now, I'll be down in a minute. Is that because you take your time getting dressed and you have to always holler upstairs for you to come on?
No, that song, I'll Be Down in a Minute, is called I'll Be Down in a Minute, because I'm giving that sister a chance to get away from my front door.
She's about to handle her business.
To get away from my front door. So I put my shoes on and my robe on just to give her some time to get away. And if she was not gone, by the time then we were going to have a problem.
Hey, Kay, you got me cute, baby.
Absolutely. No, without a doubt. Let's give her the honors to introduce her own joint right here in a minute. Go ahead, Miss Anae.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my song, I'll Be Down in a Minute, the very first single released off of Decency. I'll Be Down in a Minute.
Hello? Yeah, it's Pop. Who is this? I'm a Say. Who? Say. Well, who are you looking for? I'm looking for Pop. Girl, you got me messed up. But I'm going to put him on the phone. See, I'm a woman about my life. You heard me? But if he's yours, then then come get it. Shawty's been calling my phone, playing with me, saying she's after my man and she gon' get me. I tighten up the scarf on my head, must be dreaming in bed. Did someone say to come to get me? This shit is playing with me. Wake up your girlfriend's on the phone, and she must be lit because she's the soul wrong. Better get your girl because she messed up. Better get her ass from my door. By the time I hit the floor, I'm coming with you, girlfriend. See, she messing with my man, she gotta understand. Sees them Jordan, them Nikes. I'm just protecting my investment, that's right. Girl, from that cologne he wears, got my initials in his hair. From his head to his toes to his underwear. Now look, now don't get me wrong, I'm not his fool. But you don't know when me and him been busy when I wasn't right, creeping at night. See, I left him alone, girl, I was so wrong. Another man's timepiece, he was fooling me. But when I finally saw the light, my man was there for me. But now the tables turned, there's fire in the burn. Oh, what a lesson I've learned. Girl, don't leave me. Girlfriend, little sister, put her house shoes on. Do you hear me? Ooh, yeah. See, I done been through too much with that man. You better listen. From that smell good cologne you will keep my initials in his hair. From his head to his toes. I'll be down in a minute. Ooh, I'm ready, babe. See, love will put you through some strange things. Sometimes see them Jordans, them lights. I'm just protecting my investment, that's right. Right out to the clothes he wears. Keep my initials in his hair. From his head to his toes to his underwear.
Must be tripping, it's the middle of the night. See, I was deep in my sleep when baby reached and turned on the light. Told you it never hit me. Ain't no coming up to my home. You started to kiss too many feelings, girl. You know you girl. We had a good time. Kicked it for a night. But I told you I had my baby. No catching feelings inside. You come knocking on my door. Screaming you won't go. But with her, you got the right one, baby. And I make you feel Charlie.
I'll be down in a minute, and I'm coming with everything I got. I'ma knock it down. Ain't gonna be tripping with you about my man. Oh, I'm just protecting all of the years that I've been with that man. Ladies out there, to his toes, underwear. Now look, girl. I think you ought to gather your things, and get on home. Cause this man right here, he already at home. See, I don't want to have to drag a sister out. But sometimes, a girl gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Ain't gonna be tripping with you about my man. Don't make me. Whatever you and him done.
Man, oh my goodness. Now, don't let me find out you out there pulling kick doors and everything else.
Don't make me get out this bed. Oh, I'm going back to bed. Come on, baby.
Now, listening to your voice, and as powerful as your voice is, why did you select Southern Soul instead of just going straight into R&B?
Well, you know, I'm not going to say that I selected Southern Soul. I think Southern Soul may have selected me. You know, it it was the area that I was in, at the moment, and being from Mississippi, that's what I just kind of, fell in. So I kind of built connections, during the time I was singing background, and so that kind of made it easier for me to fall into Southern Soul, and I love it. I mean, Southern Soul produces so much good music, so I'm like, okay, this is the place for me. I can be free. I can speak my mind. Nobody's gonna try to mute me. This is just raw, real, and uncut.
Now, what most people don't realize, and I want to bring this up because in that last song, you're singing another person's voice that's very familiar. Like I said, I call him the soulful, the Barry White of Southern Soul. My man Wendell B. How did that collaboration come about? Because that was a perfect combination with y'all two.
Yes. Well, actually, we were just kind of just sitting in the studio one day, and let me go back. I have to go back and tell this story. I was actually on a show with Wendell. Didn't know he was in the building during the time I performed. So he got up and did his performance, and he stopped his performance, told me to come back up to the front, and he informed everybody, I'm not sure if this young lady has anybody helping her, but I want to take her under my wing, and let's see where this can go. So Wynn took me under his wing, and we produced I'll Be Down in a Minute. So that was the very first song that we put out under the Smooth Way Music record label with Wendell. So I just felt like that collaboration was needed. And it was just a good collaboration. It just made so much sense. And I'm like, why not? So let's just make it happen.
Now, with the collaborations, is there any other Southern Soul artists that you have any songs with, or that you want to do songs with?
Okay, well, I actually just finished recording a song and shooting a video with J1, another Mississippi Southern Soul artist. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And it will be dropping on December 30th. But I would love to do one with King George or West Love, Lacey, Vic. So it's a number of them that I would love to do collabs with.
Okay. Normally, like, I ask this question sometimes, and depending on who the artist is, and who is your top 4 outside of yourself, female Southern Soul singers that you feel like has pushed the envelope?
Oh goodness, I can't answer that because there's so many good ones. Like I just can't give a top 4. My top 4 might end up being a top 25. So I really can't say. I mean, all of the female Southern Soul artists are pushing it. And they're pouring their pavement and they're making it work, and I love it. So I'm just a lover of all female artists.
Now, I'm about to ask you a question, right? And it's going to tap into your ego a little bit.
Okay.
Right? When you get on that stage and the individual got to come behind you, is you putting that work in to make them sweat? You know what I'm saying? To keep that crowd hype like you just had them?
I'm putting that work in. I'm leaving the stage.
you try to body them right there on the stage?
I'm leaving it all on the stage.
So
with it, honey.
I tell you, I asked that question because I know that there's a lot of love with the artist, but then I also I know that there's competition with, stage performances.
And that's the same, and that's in anything, R&B. You still even gospel artists that try to, who did the best riff, who did the best run. So it's a competition in everything.
So it's safe to say, if they come behind Miss J. Shanae, they might as well just close the curtains.
I just want them to just come on with it too. They gotta don't close the curtains. I just need you to.
We have had a lot of artists that come on, and we've had individuals who are great singers, but the way you hold your note and you project your voice, like, you could do that a cappella, and I feel like individuals will be able to feel your music in the crowd. Did you ever have any voice trainings or anything like that, or that's just natural?
Well, it's natural. And then I went to college and majored in vocal performance. I did have classical training, but the grit and the South that you hear is just born with it, in church.
Okay, so that's that bring it.
Yeah,
That's that bring it.
That's something that can't be taught.
Now, far as decency, like what was the inspiration behind that?
Well, we just have. I don't want to talk bad about the men, but I want to say men and females. You have those individuals who feel like they can do you any kind of way, talk to you any way, treat you any kind of way. And when they feel like they want to just step out and leave, they just feel like it's okay. But then you try to come back. I just have a little bit of respect for me. Show me just a little bit of decency. Answer my phone calls, and don't come at my door at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So
Right.
just show me a little bit of respect, just a little bit.
Wow. Hey, okay, that's a cue right there.
Absolutely. Without a doubt, ladies and gentlemen, here is decency.
So we doing that today, huh? $5 in the morning, where you at? See, I've been waiting for you too long. I've been calling and I've been texting like, what's wrong? Now you're standing at my door, this and that. What you want? Talking about what you gon' do, how your love is so true for me. You didn't have the decency to call. Boy, you know that you were wrong. You left your baby all alone. You could have called me back if you loved me like that, baby. But you didn't have the decency. Instead of neglecting home. You said in neglect, cause you won't pick up the phone and talk to me. Ooh, oh, decency, baby. Now how the hell I'm supposed to trust you? Ooh, I'm trying, but it don't make sense. When every time that you go, may not see you no more. And that ain't setting right with me. Cause every time your boy's here, you answer it. Tommy, is this a trick? You grab your coat, give me a kiss, and out the door, gone quick. All day, don't hear from you no more. Then you're knocking at my door round phone. Boy, you know. See, I can't keep living like this. Ooh, I need some decency, baby. Can you just pick up the phone? See, I need a man coming home that won't leave me alone. My mind asks me what's going on. Some decency, baby. Ooh, I want some decency, baby. I don't ask so much from you, baby. I need you to please me and squeeze me. Love me, don't tease me. And I'ma do the same for you. Cause when you've been gone way too long, it won't pick up your phone like you was dying in the streets running free. Some decency. Oh, some decency, baby. See, you could have called me and let me know that you're thinking about me. Ooh, they call it decency, baby. Oh, just wanna hear your voice. See, I ain't asking for much, just your love and your touch. And one last thing your girl really needs, some decency, babe. Boy, you know that you were wrong. All I need is a little decency, baby. You stand and neglect, cause you won't pick up the phone and talk to me. Some decency, baby.
Tito, give me some tissue. Ooh.
Oh man.
Oh,
Let's
Jermaine, stop teasing.
Oh, don't cry.
Oh. Your voice, I mean, your words are so crystal clear when you're singing. It's like picturing the actual words being projected on the movie screen is what's really going on. And the production behind it, the music behind it is awesome. So who was some of your production artists that you work with, the engineers and all them?
Well, Wendell B. I have a guy out of Atlanta. His name is T. And then one out of 3-6. Then his name is 3-6. So we was all kind of just, work together and we told each other what we wanted to hear and what we wanted to feel, and they brought out just that.
That's fire.
That's fire. Now with the Southern Soul music, it brings the love back to music. And I can hear a lot of that in your songs, relationships and things like that. Because one thing I will say about Southern Soul, they never give up the slow drag.
Right.
The two-step.
Never.
The two-step and the slow drag never goes away when you're dealing with Southern Soul.
Southern Soul. Mm-hmm. You are so right.
So how much do you feel that is really what's needed in today's music?
Oh, yeah. I really do feel like that's what's needed. Real music is needed. Music with a meaning. Music with feeling. Not just hip hop, rap. We all need every genre of music, but Southern Soul is needed. People say that R&B is dead, but Southern Soul is basically trying to bring back real R&B. You have Southern Soul artists that are coming in and be like, and you're like, oh man, this gives me a whole R&B feel. So it's needed. We are needed in this genre. We are needed.
Now with Southern Soul music, and I'm gonna take you back for a hot second. When you went to the little dances, little parties, and what have you, and when you dancing and that slow song come on, when you leave that dance, you in love.
Exactly. You're right. Just one song.
One song can change the whole narrative. Yes. Because I learned that in Mississippi that all you gotta do is watch the way they feet patter on the floor when whether they want to dance. And then you get to dancing, and then when you leave the club that night, everybody's in love. They ain't waiting till after the club closed, the parking lot pimp.
They're not. They're doing it right there.
So when you sing your songs, do you get that same feeling that individuals in the crowd are falling in love that night?
I do. I really, really do. And it's a good feeling because, the music is feel good music, you know, and I'm saying it because it's my music. But music like that is needed. Music like that build relationship. It helps communication. You know, there is a song for every way that you're feeling. There is a song for that feeling. So I feel like I may have saved a relationship, or I might have gotten someone out of a relationship.
Wait a minute, I'm sorry. Did you say there's a thong for every purpose, or did you say song?
Song.
Maybe my hearing. I'm for a minute, it sound like you said a thong.
A song for every situation. I forgot what I was saying.
Right. There is a song for every mood.
Oh, yes.
There's a song for every mood. And when you hear the song, we're not gonna break up, or decency, or things like that, you're like, whoa, that's a woman talking to a man.
Yes, exactly. We've been through too much. You know, I can't let you go. I don't ever want to break up. You know, I love the way you get out and mow the grass in the morning, or the way you cook me breakfast. I don't ever want to break up with you. You know, this.
And that song right there, that's something that a lot of times people need to hear, of songs like that to keep their relationship going. Because, every relationship has their highs, they have their lows. You go through a whole lot of stuff. And then you just need to hear that, especially in the roughest part, So won't you segue into that song for me?
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is my song, I Don't Ever Want to Break Up, featuring the boss, Mr. Wendell B.
That thong, I mean, songs.
I've been sitting here thinking, I've been running on thinking for you. Yeah, trying to understand the feeling, cause it's no more moving shit. Yeah, I wanna chill with you, baby. Baby, can I take the time running through your mind? I only wanna be. I done been around the world. Ain't nobody do it quite like you do. She like up in the morning someday, scrambling eggs, fixing my plate. I go to work so I can get back. All my fellas be jealous, cause I got it like that. Come on, every morning that I wake, I don't ever wanna break up with you. See, I don't ever wanna go nowhere. So baby, tell me you'll stay right here too. We got a lot of love, we got. Can't be mad cause we got. Girl, I can't forget the things that. Yeah. Still the thing that you do when you do what you do. Every morning that I wake, each and every morning, I don't ever wanna break. Yeah, I don't wanna go nowhere. I just wanna stay right here with you. We got a lot of love, we got. Cause we got. Girl, I can't forget the things. The little things that you do. Sing to me, Jane.
Every night before I sleep,
What you do?
Pray the Lord my soul to keep. I say, Lord, keep him right here with me.
Real.
Cause with me is where it's supposed to be.
Now that's what's up.
Say the man is hard to find.
Real talk.
Girl, you better keep your hands on mine.
Tell him, Jay.
Cause we've been rocking for a long, long time. Ain't gonna let nobody steal my shine. Like up in the morning, mowing the
I
grass.
do that.
Later on, he gon' wax that.
Boss.
He never, ever do it too fast. Baby knows how to make it last. Only love, never pain or hurt. Never last, always putting it first. We together, y'all for better or worse. This ain't no
just as long as we keep it true. Girl, we got a lot of love. Yeah, baby. We got a lot of love. We got trust. And girl, I say, baby, yeah. Hey, yo, Jay. Check it out. You know, since day one, yeah, when I first saw you, I said, I got you back, baby. And you ain't got to worry about a damn thing. You ready to ride? I'm ready. Yeah. I don't ever want to break up. No. It's me and you, baby. You ready? God blessed us to do this. So come on, baby. Every morning, each and every moment. I don't ever want to break up. Yeah. You stay right here with me, 'cause right by my side is where you're supposed to be. Ooh. We got a lot of love, we got a lot of love. Girl, I can't forget the things that 'cause we got too much love. Yeah, girl, we got too. Oh, it's you and me, baby. Each and every moment. Yeah. I don't wanna break up. I don't wanna break up. I never wanna break up. I never wanna break up. Girl, I can't forget the things that I know I love somebody. Say I really love somebody. When I get up in the morning, every morning that I wake, even when I go to sleep, when I close my eyes, I told you I'm down for whatever. Long as we together, as long as you're rocking with me. Ooh, we got a lot of love, we got a lot of love. And girl, I can't forget the things. Yeah, baby, now you don't need to have no fear, 'cause your baby gonna be standing right here. Oh, yeah, sometimes you make me wanna shoot it up with you. And girl, I can't forget the things that you do. Yeah, that's how you make me feel pretty, baby.
You know what?
What's up?
No, I gotta say this. I gotta say this to my baby brother here, because he turned me on as far as into the Southern soul genre.
Yes.
And I've been in music for a long time. When I hear collaborations of other artists in their fields, and they solidify a lot. Y'all two are a perfect combination in this Southern soul R&B. You got it on a lot because y'all chemistry is just off the chain.
Thank you.
I mean, the songs is just, oh, they killing me. Blasting. I mean, I'm already playing your music, but I'm gonna be really blasting around the house, boy. That's a dynamic song and a great combo. I mean, shout out to Wendell B. And y'all killed that. Y'all really killed that.
I appreciate that. That's everything. Thank you.
Definitely. Also, too, want to shout out our boy Mark Holloway.
Hey, Mark.
How you, bruh?
Going on.
And but yeah, like when you listen to the music, like I say, you just get chills that goes, you know what I'm saying, through your body, like, because that's real singing. You know, a lot of times people don't take time to sing anymore.
Yeah.
Everything is nothing against, you know what I'm saying, the performance. You know what I'm saying? Because that together is a perfect combination. If you could sing and you could perform and give people their money's worth, but a lot of people need the studio.
Yeah.
And it don't seem like you need anything but the mic.
Oh man, that it is nothing but a blessing from God. You know, that's all that I can say is He has blessed me with an instrument, and I'm going to use it until I can't use it anymore.
Now, where can our fans, everybody that's listening and watching, come out and see you and support you?
On the Real to Real?
Oh, besides the Real to Real, because we're going to get her back. We're going to get her back.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm putting this disclaimer out there. Those of you who've been watching our shows and trying to get our guests after we had our guests, just know home is Real2reel360. They can go over there and play with y'all, but they coming back home to Real2reel360.
That's right.
The number one Southern Soul podcast talk show in the land.
In that order.
But I have a show December 24th. I'll be in Yazoo City, Mississippi at the Brown Entertainment Center. Then that following week, I'll be in Demopolis, Alabama, at the Demopolis Civic Center. And that following weekend, I'll be in Monroe, Louisiana at a sneaker ball at the Monroe Civic Center. But I will have my tour dates posted on my Facebook page so they can be able to go there and see those dates also.
Now, Mark just said he want to put it out there. He wants to collab with you.
Okay.
He wants to do a song with you. So can I see a Jason A and Mark Holloway collaboration?
We're gonna see what we can stir up in the pot. Mark, holla at me.
Man, you got, when two Mississippi people get together, you got to make it happen. Mark from Mississippi, you from Mississippi. Let's get this together.
Yeah, inbox me.
Why can't they just be great people that just can sing? Why you just have to keep saying two people from Mississippi? Why can't they just be great people?
Because they're from Mississippi.
It just works.
It just goes that way. You know what I mean?
All right, moving right along. Jason A. I wanted to ask you because you sound like you real homebody as far as your roots. Are you your family? How has your family support been since the start of your career? I mean, even from the time you were singing as a baby to now, but really on the converge where you are now.
Oh my goodness, it's always been 100. They travel on the road with me every weekend. My mom is my road manager. My oldest brother, he runs my tracks when I don't have a band. My middle brother, he takes my pictures. So it's a family affair. So they have been totally supportive of the movement that we're trying to, partake.
Really? I'm trying to get through this interview. Really, John?
It's a Mississippi thing. I just wanted to be known.
Listen, are there any artists out there with Mississippi roots, but you're in New York or from New York, you claim in New York? Anybody on the show listening from New York, please post up here. All right, give a brother some love.
Don't get me wrong. I love New York. I love, you know what I'm saying, born and raised. But when it comes down to Southern Soul, this is where it's at right here.
It's home. Yes.
It's a Mississippi thing.
Yes, Mark, it is.
What's the future plans for Miss Jason A? Movies, books? I mean,
look, I would love to do a movie. I would love to write a book. I have some things that I want to put out there and let be known, to the world. So I just want to continue to make good music, make good, meaningful music. I want to be able to build a foundation that my children can go back and look at and be like, okay, that was my mom. She made a mark. So I just want to make sure that I can make timeless music and just keep going and just keep doing what I love to do.
Well, this is the part that this is part of the part that I hate when individuals text me questions and they could put them in the box or what have you. They want to know, have you ever thought about doing any modeling while you're singing?
I have thought about modeling, but I think I'm just a little bit too short to be anybody's model.
No. Uh-uh. Don't do that. No, don't do that. Don't sell yourself short. Don't do that.
No.
We didn't watch the video. Don't sell yourself short.
Don't do
that. I've always, I'm actually a pageant girl. So I've been in pageants since I was a little bitty thing. So it is kind of all intertwined with each other. So yeah, I probably would.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this here, just like my partner just said, in the words of Minister Society, we saw the videotape. We saw the video.
We seen the video.
We seen the video. Finish the video. And then, you know, did you see how she struts when she come on the stage?
When she walked up the steps like that, like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like,
Oh, man.
like every step said, "Here I am. Watch me work."
And then when she
Here I
grabbed
am.
the mic,
Watch me go.
paused. Like she grabbed the mic and paused and
Yes.
looked out to the crowd. And when she started singing, they went crazy.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
I was like, oh.
yeah.
I think I played that about 50, 11 times.
Nah, but I mean, phenomenal. I can't wait for any of your next projects, the next albums to come out, to keep going because you got a number one fan here on the Real2reel360. I am humble. I'm honored to have for you to come on our show and just lighten us up. And like I said, the music is awesome. The vocals is dynamic, quintessential. You go, girl. Rock.
Definitely.
Appreciate y'all so much. But y'all be on the lookout for that single, Moving at Your Speed, that will be dropping, featuring J1. It's going to be dropping December 30th. So you all be on the lookout for that.
Oh, we're going to be waiting for it. We're going to be waiting for it. But also, too, since that was a cue up, so we want to make sure that everybody knows where they can get your music. Where can it? Do you have a website? Where is it on Spotify? Where's it at?
Yes, music is available on Apple Music, Spotify. It's available on all digital outlets. So you can go there, type in Jason A. I do have a web address, jasonamusic.com. I have a booking number that they can call for booking. And my Facebook information is Jason Smooth Ways Queen. And Instagram is Jackie Sine.
Yes, it is. And ladies and gentlemen, this is part of the time right here that we hate, because we hate to let her go, because she's such a phenomenal young lady, very beautiful. Her voice is strong, but she'll be back. We know she's coming back. You know what I mean? Because, you know, just like anything else, we got to let them go out and play with others. And then when they have to come back home, they got to come back home. So come on back home. But want to
tell about the gun line, boss. Tell about the gun line.
You know, definitely the gun line, boss. She know how they do it in Parchment. Ain't no fences. Ain't no fences. Oh man, but love the fact that you came on, and we appreciate your music. And anything that we can do to help promote and support Jason A, don't hesitate to contact us, because we're not going to hesitate to contact you.
Yes.
And thank you so much.
I just want to say thank you to the fans, you know, for tuning in. Thank you all for having me. I want to say thank you to my manager, Wendell B. Y'all keep him in your prayers, and we will be in touch with each other real soon. I thank y'all for having me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ms. Janae, can you give us 2 minutes after the show so we can put some arrangements together? And we want to make sure we plug this in without a doubt. Okay. Shout out to Miss Ann with Project
Project 43. Tongue is tied because he's caught up right now. Project 43 is part of the Nipsey Hussle movement in California, whereas it's a reliance center for individuals who are in that community. She fed over 42,000 people. She helped clothe them. Ladies can come there and get some Pampers, milk, whatever you need there. It's also a neutral zone where she works with at-risk youth. She tried to prevent the recidivism, stop individuals from going back and forth to jail, and stopping the violence. So shout out to Project 43. Miss Ann, we love you, and keep doing what you do.
Yeah. And to make sure the correction that's on the flyer that y'all see, the after party, the Real2reel360 on TikTok, on the dot, on the spot, is not at 11. That's the slow joints. Right now, if you tune in, coming on to 8:15, you're going to catch me on the 1 and 2s doing what I do. We're going to have fun. We're going to have a party time. Let's just chill and come out and rock it. But at the midnight hour, I'm rocking that Jason A. I'm telling you now.
Yes.
And those who don't know, if you haven't been paying attention to the 11:15 to 12:15 hour of Real2reel360 on TikTok, that's the wet panty hour. I'm sorry. It's all slow music. So if you can't go half on a baby from listening to K, your game is toe off.
That's it. That's it. All right. So again, y'all stand by, and we're going to close out without a doubt. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and chilling with us on the Real2reel360 show. Peace to Allah's mighty 5% nation of gods and earth, to all the human families on the planet Earth. With love, we greet you, and we always give you a high salute. Peace and happiness. This is the Real2reel360 show.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we starting to come to the end of the show. Right now, I want to take the time out and thank our guests for coming on. Also, too, we want to make sure that y'all listening and subscribing, and tell a friend and keep sharing, because we're going to keep bringing y'all the real content. You know what I mean? So, DJ K-Wise, my brother, check us up out of here, son.
True
Peace.
I want to give a big shout out to the nation of gods and earth, to all the human families on the planet Earth. I say peace. But to our subscribers, those who continue to watch and listen to the show each and every time we come on, I give a big shout out of love, peace, and happiness to you. To peace, the man, woman, and child of the you and I verse. It's time for us to disperse. We bring the best, not the worst. We thank you once again for tuning in to the Real360. Bring a friend to hit that like and subscribe, so we continue to grow, to bring more knowledge and wisdom to you upon our show. You make it possible for us to do what we do. Now it's time I end it just the way I bring it.